serve defense.
He bless you and then put you on your behind.
Excellent.
Concrete Charlie.
Up next, baby.
How does Fletcher Cox not have a nickname?
Green and white, that's what we selling. Shout out to Wiz, it's black and yellow. Philly in the building, that's what I rap forever. I'm talking PA, shout out to the DJ. You know what it is. When we in the building, we do it big. Yeah, they got me back stunting. 100,000 mixtapes, homie, they ain't nothing. When you come around my town, you can see I'm running everything. I do this for the hood, I'm rapping Philly every day.
Good morning. This is a little bit past 8:10 West Coast time here, 11:10 up on the East. It's your boy VG's a brand new video. First off-season video for the Philadelphia Eagles 2017. Let's get right into this thing. Biggest concern for us is definitely our wide receiver spot, and you have the current players that we have on our roster, which is Jordan Matthews, Nelson Aguilar, Doral Green Beckham, and you have Bryce Triggs currently on this roster. Now, for the last 2 seasons, the receivers have been just cream of the crop. They just do what they can. They're not really up to speed, sort of dismay. Well, around the corner, come March 9th, will be the start of free agency. Now, there's been a lot of targets that we've been looked at as far as bringing in somebody from a different team, signed long-term, kind of like Deshaun Jackson, which is a return back to Philly. He was drafted by us, played 6 years with us, then did 3 years with Washington, which is our rival. Then you have another guy that we're looking at as far as from Chicago, wide receiver Alshon Jeffrey. We'll just have to see, does the scheme fit for certain players? It's not about scheme, it's all about what can players do to make plays at the end of the day. So, I want to give you guys a breakdown as far as the stats for these guys this past year. Zach Ertz, which is tight end wise, he led the Eagles receiving with 78 catches, 816 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Now, he was out for a couple of games, but that's still subpar. Behind him, Jordan Matthews, 73 catches, 804 yards, 3 touchdowns. He also, too, injured. Doral Green Beckham, first year we traded him during last offseason. His first year with us, 36 catches, 392 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He really didn't. We were trying to put him out here on the field, but it just sometimes there were plays that we just couldn't execute with him. And then right behind, disappointing first rounder last year and this past year, Nelson Aguilar, 36 catches, 365 yards, and 2 catches. Some say it takes time, but I think that the way that this organization is going at this point in time, that we got to pick it up fast. We got to get some players that actually want to be here. This Eagles team this past year showed some heart earlier in the season. Then when we get into losing skids, that, players just stop caring. For our first year coaching Doug Pearson to end the season, his first year 7-9, it still shows that there's potential there, but at the same time, you got to cut out our losses to be better than before. So, there are some players that probably need to be cut or probably need to be traded. And I think for this wide receiver group, that Doral Green Beckham, I feel like he's going to get cut. Just probably don't get no value. I think if we were just to release him, I think that he could just recuperate a little bit. Now also, Bryce Triggs, which is an unknown player. We actually have him coming from San Francisco. He saw some playing time during like the second half of the year. he really wasn't that effective, but he did have his moments on the field. You know, he make a big difference. You know, his longest catch was like 58 yards. So I think the off the field issues with both of these guys kind of hinders them. So I think that we got to let them go, which is a little bit of money back for us anyway. Now, as far as Nelson Aguilar, due to the fact that he was a first rounder under Chip Kelly, you know, usually first rounders, they're usually guaranteed safe 3 years. So this is going into year 3 now. So I think that this year would have to either make it or break him. At the end of the day, if he does not succeed, then we're going to have to cut our losses and let him go. No trade partner with that. Just let him go. Will backfire. We'll probably get some dead money with that. But let me see. Free agent wise, like I said, Deshaun Jackson, Alshon Jeffrey. We still have time to look as far as anybody else, unless the big fish they sign on their own. If we don't catch these guys, mainly that there's going to be other people available. Probably some unknowns, kind of like Kenny Stills. You know, he was big in New Orleans. Then he got traded to Miami. He kind of fell off a little bit. You have him, Robert Woods, that came from Buffalo. We just have to see, guys, because right now it's a lot of flow and motion of things. And I would hope that we could just get it together on the offensive side of the ball. I don't care what it takes. We need to win because we have the quarterback. And you guys can argue and say that, oh, Carson Wentz ain't fucking shit. Oh, he's just a rookie. All this hype around him. Whatever. He is our future for the next 10 years. And you can't even criticize, oh, if there's nobody wide open, he could take it in for his damn self. He'll run that thing out. But like I said, we got the guy. It's just a matter of building around him.